Hello, welcome to another Wigan Walks. We're back in Standish, we're near the cemetery, and we're going to go for the walk down the footpath that I discovered a few weeks ago. And then we're going to go down, well, I don't know where it's going to take us, so it's like a mystery tour. Time now is 16:57. Let's walk. So this is basically what we've done a couple of times now. Wander down here, not going in the cemetery, going to keep down on this footpath, and then when we get to the football place where I turned right last time, I'm going to turn left and see where that brings us out. It's a mystery tour, well, mystery walk. There's a few people walking across that footpath there, which goes across a field. But I'm sticking to my original plan. So it's 1901 and we're, I think, more than halfway to the improved footpath that, if you go left, takes you all the way to Beach Hill, which of course we've walked previous one. Don't remember that tree being on its side. It has been windy recently though, to be fair. Yeah, it was a lot nearer than I thought. It's 2 minutes past. So it's 1902 and we're at the footpath. So we're now going to turn right here, walk along the footpath, and then we're going to turn left when we get to the end of the footpath. And I have no idea where it's going to take me. I do like a good shortcut. This is... well, it's a shortcut. I can see why they put the path round it, because there's this pipe that goes all the way across the field. So that makes sense. But it does save me at least 5 seconds. See the water's come off. What I imagine is the area that I found, which is something to do with the washing of coal up there, which is that weird Doctor Who alien landscape that I found a while ago. But I don't know, kind of lost my bearings a bit, but we're keeping on this path anyway for now. You know, there's a glimpse of it. We're going to keep going this way, and yeah, I can see the rain that we've had recently has certainly dampened these channels that were naturally formed in an unnatural environment. So it's that area there, and here it's all very peaceful. There are a few people knocking around, but once again, lovely evening for a walk. We're almost at the end of this part of the path, and this is where, I don't know where we're going to go. Well, I know where we're going, but I don't know where we'll end up. That's the chime for 1912. Time, not the date. We're back where the tractor was last time, and the horses, but the horses are down the other end of the field. So I went right, ended up on an estate and a main road last time. So this time I'm going to go left and go past the football training groundy thing that's here. Here we go. So St Winifred's Football Club. This is, as far as I'm aware, footpath. Beware. What? Oh, pedestrians in road. Well, I am a pedestrian, so I've got to be wary of myself, have I? because the only other pedestrians around here are all the way over there practicing football. So I don't think you need to worry about them too much. Farmhouse there as well. Anyway, let's crack on, shall we? So we've got a massive field there that's had the grass cut. We've got some funny shaped horses here. Oh, we've got the grit back again as well on the footpath. Oh, and we've got the lights, so this must be the continuation then. So I went the wrong way last time. So where will we pop out now? That is the £2.50 question. So yeah, we're definitely back on track. So it didn't end where I thought it ended. Carries on for a bit. But where to? More importantly, we'll be able to find my way back. Some crops growing in that field, not been chopped down. I'm really into the drainage here. So I imagine this used to be a really muddy footpath. We've kind of sorted it out by introducing drains to it, which is nice. It is very pleasant, to be fair. So it looks like the water comes out of that field and then goes down that ditch there. But the footpath goes around the corner along this field. So we're not actually heading towards Standish anymore now. Are we going to Shevington? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, more of these drains all the way up to the where the trees are at the top. So that's the top one, and it comes all the way around, all the way down. We've come from that farmhouse over there. So we'll see where we go when we go around the corner. So we've got two options. We've got one option going that way, which looks like a mud bath. We've got one option going this way, which looks like it's proper tarmacy or gravelly. There's people still going up there. But that one looks more interesting. Right, I'm going to go this way and see where it brings us out. If it's not far to the end of it, then we'll just turn around and come back again. Right, so we're coming to the end, I think, of this path. But I don't know. Like some semi-posh houses. No through road residents only. Now that to me means that we are about to head back onto public roads. It's 1922. I'll carry on up here and see where it does lead. See if there's an extra bit. Right, it's not looking very promising to be fair, but there is a sign there that might say footpath. Very nice houses though. So where's that pointing? Because that's someone's driveway. That's someone's driveway as well, so I can't see there being a footpath there. And I can't see this being a footpath either. Oh, I'll keep going. The views are spectacular. I mean, you can actually see the transmitter on Winter Hill. To be fair, it is a very clear day. If I'd have done this yesterday, I would never have seen that in a million miles. But we are still heading what looks like a residential area. Okay, that is beyond the residential area, and that is definitely a footpath, which I would imagine takes us back to Standish, which I'm not that bothered about. So I'm going to carry on up here and see what's around the corner. Right, quite a posh place we're at the minute, so I'm going to turn around and go back down again. I'm going to carry on where we saw the left muddy footpath. It's 1926. Now there is an ulterior motive to me going straight on instead of turning left and going back down to where we come from, and that is, I believe that there might be some kind of remnants of structures from the coal washing I don't know what you call it, site that they had, but was a lot further down than what I was, and I'm thinking maybe these footpaths will take us nearer, so it's a bit of exploring. But I do love setting off and not actually knowing where I'm going to end up, so it's part of the fun, isn't it? Just going for a walk and thinking, yep, I'm lost. I've done it so many times. You watch the videos. My sense of direction is not great, but I'm going to carry on anyway. They're very grand, aren't they? I mean, I've seen things on top of columns before, but by the hell, I'm impressed. Anyway, we're back now at the gravel part of this trek, catching up with some people, having a chat about life in general. Right, the people have turned left and gone down from whence we came. And I was on about the views, and even though there's trees around, see through the trees, it's just so wonderful. I love living in Wigan. So there's the footpath, and this is the muddy footpath that I'm going to go along now and see where we end up. It's 1930, time not the year, and this is where we're literally going off track, although technically there's a track here. There's lots of bumps on here, so it'd be great if you're a cyclist and you like getting your bikes and legs muddy. Someone's already been through there by the looks of things. Ground is solid, soil, so obviously a bit up and down and a bit of mud dotted around, but again, just look at that. This is literally on our doorstep. Well, 5 minutes drive. Right, the view on the other side hasn't been that great. Oh my word. Oh, this is brilliant. Right, so that is to my right, as you can see. It's amazing. You can just about see hinds. You can't because of the trees, but if I walk a bit further you can. But first, look the other way. Just look at it. Another fly. So there's hinds. Let's have a zoom in. So there you go, you've got hinds and Mark the Mill and all that. You kind of forget how close together parts of Wigan are, because in order to get to them you've normally got to go, you know, round on the roads and everything. But no, this is brilliant. So obviously vehicles use this. There's a few stones dotted around as well. The vehicles have kind of made trenches either side of the path, which is good in a respect of the path is nice and dry. To be fair, the trenches are dry as well, but I would imagine if it's rained recently it would be still navigable. Well, it does get a bit stony at times. What's that? What is that? I mean, it's too small to drink out of. It's too high up for a dog. I don't think a horse would get a lot out of that. But again, I love this kind of thing. I love finding stuff and not knowing what it is. Sometimes you can look in the comments and people will have answered what it is. And then we know, for example, the area to my far left, well, more like diagonally left-right, which was the apparently place where they cleaned coal. Who knew? Who knew they had to clean coal? Well, the people who made the site, I suppose. Dum dum da dum dum da dum dum da dum dum da dum dum. That's all I know. I've never seen the programme, but it does remind me a little bit of that. A very small, tiny little way. That was it Lane in Northern Ireland. the trees either side that completely cover it up. Now the best view is on the right. Because we've gone a bit low now for the left side. But you can see there's another field there, the crops growing. Oh, a building. Okay. Can't go that way. So we carry on down here. It's now turned into an actual gravel kind of road. Getting quite posh. So we're past an amazing building, I'll be honest with you. They couldn't film it because it's someone's house and that wouldn't be right. But it was absolutely stunning. And we're going to follow it round. It looks like we're going to go down this way. So these are fields. So I'm slightly concerned that I've actually completely circumnavigated the area I was trying to get to. Won't be the first time I've done that, won't be the last. And it looks like we're actually heading towards Beach Hill. Oh, hang on a minute. Looks like we don't have to go there. It looks like there might be. Oh, I've gone all northern again. A footpath. So, we can go down there if we want. Or we can go along an actual footpath through a field. I choose you footpath through the field because all that ground we were looking at I think is where them trees are on the line of the hill. Let's climb up here and see. Right, see those trees there? Pretty sure those trees are somewhere near where all that was, which means hopefully around here somewhere we might find some remnants of old heavy industry, but here we've just got not remnants of actual farming. So shall we go on? Oops, I'm not very graceful. 1942 at the time, not the year. So yeah, actually walking through a bona fide field. It's nice. So literally in the middle of a field. I feel like Theresa May. Maybe she'll start running. She wasn't naked, was she? No, I don't think that Theresa May naked. No. You can tell Jeremy Clarkson's not done this because they're all in a straight line. Unlike the footpath, which is starting to bend. I think there's a gap there. Just see a little gap in them trees. I think that's what we're aiming for. This is amazing. I keep saying stuff like that and I'm like, why am I surprised? I mean, I've never been here before. But it just feels wonderful. And, as promised, a little gap in the trees. We've got a stile. So, bullet footpath. Oh, yeah, I wonder why they put it upside down. It's because, well, why would they point the arrow down? Maybe left or right, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, another stile for me to get over gracefully. I'll spare you the details. Yeah, I did not do that gracefully. Alright, what's going on here? Warning, loose livestock. Do not feed the horses. Dogs chasing sheep may be shot. Well, there's a couple of horses in there. But those, I think those are the trees I want to be aiming for. Now I could go that way, but that looks a little bit overgrown. So I'm going to leave that. I'm going to go through the field and see where, I can see where we get out of the field, down there. So we will head that way. It's 1946. Right, so we've got a horse down there with what looks like it's got a coat on. You won't be impressed. And then we've got two horses here, which are directly in line with where I need to go. So, wish me luck. The ground is, well, grass. And it's quite solid, considering the amount of rain we've had recently. But again, look at the views. This is Wigan. So we've got the horses. The white ones know it's me, but it's carrying on. The one that looks like a cow is pretty much ignoring me. Got this nice pond here for them to drink out of, which is sure lovely if you're a horse. There we go, this is the exit. Thank you, horses, for letting me get past. Oh my word. Wow. That looks more like concrete than anything. Okay, I was not. Why was I not expecting the woods? I mean, I've been talking about the woods. It's nice and cool down here. It's also remarkably beautiful. Oh, there's some burrows there. Wonder what comes out of them. Probably don't want to know, to be fair. So we're at the back end of the wasteland that we were looking at last time that we were in around here. There's a lot of roots on top of the ground here, so you need to step carefully. Oof. Some rather unappealing water there. Which again makes me think that we are around post-industrial parts of Wigan. Goes all the way down there as well. So where do we go? We go this way. So someone's property there. The footpath, you call it that, goes round. So I'm wondering if to my left is that wasteland I found. That running water's making me think it will be. There's still these roots sticking up here. So interesting to see where we pop out. I don't think we'll pop out at directly on the footpath. Although now I can see a footpath and it does look like the footpath. Another stile. Ah. I think this is a continuation of the footpath that I did one of the very early walks on. I don't know whether I even filmed it as that or whether I filmed it as a Wigan Walks, can't remember. It basically means we've gone round what I was looking for. So we will do a bit of backtracking. Backtrack. So I'm literally stone's throw away from where I've cut through. It's 1953 and I found this, which looks like a kind of footpathy thing, so I'm going to go up here and see if we find anything. Yeah, nearly 8 o'clock at night and here I am wandering around some woods in Standish that I've never been to before. To be fair, this looks like it's going to open up into that wasteland, but we've hit it from the bottom this time rather than the top. Yeah, this looks very familiar. Because my bearings are off. I know if I was on Scotsman's Flash, this would be walking towards the canal if I was on the other side of the canal, because the sun's in front of us. Now, this is a lot muddier than it was. Oh, burnt out car there. So we didn't see that last time. So maybe we are in a different area. Oh yeah, because that was up there I think last time. Now, someone did say this is quite marshy here. How the hell did they get the car in here? It's been here a while, you can tell, but some nice mature Banksy-like graffiti on it. So now we're walking back. It was definitely up there and I looked down here, but I didn't come down here. But we're now walking back towards the fields. So one assumes if there's any buildings around here, they're going to be nearer the bottom, but probably in the woods, which make it tricky to find them. So these look promising. You can imagine in the 1970s this would have been perfect for a Doctor Who. On the planet of the crap trees. Oh, something through here. Hopefully not a knifeman or an axeman. There's a footpath. Doesn't really go anywhere. It's just peaceful though, you've got to give it that. Hardly hear birds cheeping, never mind anything else. Just my size 9s. And deep breathing. Last time I was here I was like gobsmacked, and I'm equally gobsmacked now. It's like someone's had a bit of a barbecue, something similar. Yeah, I can't see anything down here, so I'll have to have another rethink. Because I might be looking for something that doesn't exist. That's always a possibility. This feels a bit softer ground. So on the narrowest bit if I can. Don't want to get sucked into the moisture. There's the field. Is that the field I've just been through? It might well be. And then you've got the orangey discoloration of the ground there. Yeah, that's the field we've just been in, so can't really see anything structural. You know what they say, third time lucky. It's amazing that you think about it, you've got this field that's growing crops, very healthy crops by the looks of things, right next to somewhere which 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago would have pretty much made that impossible. Yet here we are. It is fantastic in a weird way. This is the bit where we started off. No, it's not. We're popping up somewhere in the middle. Just look at it though. It's ridiculous the amount of room there is here. It's just stupid mad bonkers. So what would be interesting to do is come up here when it's absolutely belting down with rain and just see how much water, because there must be a hell of a lot of water flows through these channels, which have, like I said before, have been made naturally in an unnatural environment. I think I described them last time as a mini Grand Canyon, so more of a mini canyon, if you like. Anyway, what I need to do now is figure out whereabouts I am when I get back to the footpath and go the right way, not the wrong way. I've got a better sense of direction than I thought. Literally, it's about 20 seconds ago I mentioned the footpath, and ta-da! Here we are. And I also know which direction it's going, which is right. So that's where we walked up before. So back on the footpath at 20:04. I'll be honest though, even if you don't want to venture off the footpath, it is still really, really nice. And like I say, you can walk all the way from Standish to Beach Hill. If you have a bike, cycle or something like that, I mean, it's a lot nicer, it's a lot safer, it's a lot quicker than going on the roads. It's a lot shorter distance as well than going on the roads. So maybe we need more of these and less cycle lanes on the roads. But anyway, I'm not getting political. Well, some dogs have got wet. Or our dogs got wet anyway. just done the shortcut again. So here we are back at the footpath. I assume we hadn't gone through the woods and ended up in the wasteland, I would have popped out here from that direction. Yeah, it looks like the road actually. Whereas if you carry on, you will end up at Beach Hill, which we've done before on another walk. But I think we've done enough walking for one day. So we're going to go back down towards even the cemetery. So this has been another enjoyable walk. It's not over yet, but yeah, how long did it took me? I don't know yet. So, oh cracky, hang on. Coming up now to the bit where the footpath goes across the field, and there's actually people walking across it now. So I can only assume that it is, well, if people are walking across it, it must be alright. But I'm not doing that today, I'll do it another time. So yeah, I can only assume it'll take us out pretty near to where the footpath is. And then we might go for another mystery tour. Go on some of them footpaths that kind of speared off from the main footpath. But again, just keep your eye out for Standish. Higher number Wigan Walk than this one. And you never know, we might be finding more new ground. It's coming up to 2015, time not a date, and that is the end of this Wigan Walk. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, stick them on Facebook pages if you want, that people around Wigan go on. And yeah, we'll see you next time. If you want to know what's going on with the redevelopment, etc., or my point of view about it, various aspects of Wigan, then have a look at Wigan Watches as well. I've been doing them for 4 years. Anyway, thank you for watching, if indeed you still are. I will see you all again next time. Until then, goodbye.